Hello?
Yeah,
8,000, about 8,000 spots.
So you expect 8,000 people to commute?
No, I expect 8,000 vehicles.
Well, that means they have to park then.
Pardon me?
That means they have to park. The other question was about putting it in another part of Cobb.
We looked, we did. We scrubbed Cobb County entirely when they came to talk to us, and we wanted to find a place that had enough property, had good access, and had enough promise, if you would, to make it the least amount of impact as possible and have the greatest amount of return, plus the revenue streams available to make the project work. So yes, we did look at elsewhere. And I guarantee you, this is another thing I believe is going to happen, is that I've mentioned this before, this project is going to lift all of Cobb County. We have talked to the new general manager of Six Flags, just brand new, coming to town. He is ecstatic about this, and this is nowhere near his park. The reason he's ecstatic about it, he's been around other parks that have experienced growth in their business, being adjacent to or being involved with the growth of a baseball team here. He anticipates growth in his area and economic development in the entire Six Flags area just because of the association with this project. So,
Well, I do hope that your information is correct, because I am petrified that my home values will go down because of the inability to get around the traffic
be positive.
bottleneck.
Be positive.
I am not positive. Thank you.
These will be the last two, or last one. You get the honor, or are you in line? You thought of a question, it took you all night. Okay, well that's great, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jill Kowalski, and I've lived in Cobb County for 30 years, and I have Braves season tickets. I've always been a Braves fan. I love the TED. It's a great stadium, and it's home of the Olympics, which was a very proud moment of Atlanta, and we will never forget that moment. And I'm kind of disappointed to see Cobb Braves. They're not the Cobb Braves, they're the Atlanta Braves, and they will always be the Atlanta Braves. That's just something in my heart.
There'll be the Atlanta Braves here.
Well, I don't, the t-shirts kind of offend me.
Well, the t-shirt actually says Cobb, home of the Braves. It doesn't say
It says Cobb Braves. Anyway,
Cobb, home of the Braves.
thank you, but that's really not my point. My point is, when I woke up on November 11th, I turned on my news like I always do, and I heard the Braves are moving to Cobb County. I was like, I was so shocked, I was almost ready to faint. I'm like, what? There is a beautiful stadium downtown. People have been working for years to get people downtown. They brought a Ferris wheel downtown. Everybody, and now the Braves are leaving downtown. To me, I'm heartbroken over that, because you are trying. I moved to the suburbs to get away from downtown, and now you're bringing downtown to the suburbs. I don't get this.
Do you have a question?
Yes, I
Do you have the question, please?
This decision affects every resident in Cobb County, and to find out about it 10 days ago and to have a vote in less than 1 week is not fair to the residents of the county. There were no meetings until...
Ma'am, your question, please.
My question is, can you please postpone the meeting next Tuesday? I don't see how it will affect 3 years in the making. That is my question. Please, I ask of you, is it possible to postpone your meeting to decide what happens to every resident in our county that does not even know what is happening because they're out of town on vacation?
Thank you. Thank you. The answer to your question, as was shared before by the chairman, was no. Thank you very much.
You're doing our county a service.
First of all, I want to apologize for being so excited about all this, and I just overlooked the question. My question is, please don't feel like I'm putting you on the spot, but what are we going to do to keep the golden goose from flying away?
I think we've outlined tonight a lot of what is going to be taking place within the next 3 years. And we will also be hosting some more town hall meetings in that effort. Commissioner Joanne Burrow will be hosting a town hall meeting from 4:30 to 6 p.m. on Monday, the 25th at the Mountain View Library, which is located at 3320 Sandy Plains Road. Commissioner Bob Ott will be hosting a town hall Monday, the 25th at 7 p.m. at the BOC meeting room. And Commissioner Lisa Cupid of District 4 will be hosting a town hall meeting on Monday, the 25th, also at 7 p.m. at the South Cobb Community Center, which is located on 620 Lions Club Drive in Mableton. Thank you all so much for coming out. We appreciate you taking the time. Have a safe drive home. Thank you so much.